Another thing, I am grammar, the most dull and monotonous thing, and therefore I am tired of telling you about grammar. And although without grammar you cannot write a correct sentence, a good English, it is obvious. But apart from grammar, hi viewers, I am online, I am live streaming, and today is Sunday. Although I am late, but I have kept my promise that I would appear before you on behalf of an easy step to English grammar, just to discuss with you about pronunciation and accentuation. You know that throughout the world, all countries, almost all countries, people of the all countries just speak English for communication, but their accent, their pronunciation, their accentuation, their intonation are quite different. Clear? Hi, viewers. You should know that mainly the two countries, the British and the Americans, speak English mainly. And those who belong to the third world, that is India, Burma, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, all these countries also speak English because English is an international language. But in each country, accentuation, intonation, and pronunciation are quite different. And that is why I have picked up some words to show how these words should be pronounced, how these words should be accented or stressed. You know, my dear friends, that one vowel sound is equal to one syllable, and you will have to give stress in a word only on one syllable. So the pronunciation is different. Remember that a word is divided into syllables. And what is a syllable? A syllable is a vowel sound, not vowel, but vowel sound. Clear? And in a word, there may be many syllables. For example, monosyllabic, that is only single syllable. For example, disyllabic. So there are two syllables. Trisyllabic, there are three syllables, etc. Therefore, while pronouncing a word, you will have to give stress or accent only on one syllable. That is only one vowel sound. Remember it. My viewers who have attended my class, who have joined my class, are being requested to like, to comment, to share, and if possible, to subscribe, so that I may be encouraged, I may be inspired to appear before you with more items which will be very much helpful to you. When you speak English, you should follow accentuation, pronunciation, intonation, etc. Clear? Let us start. We should not make our introduction lengthy. Let us start. For example, EITH, ear. We pronounce it as either. Either. EITH, ear. So there are two syllables. Here there are two syllables. There. There. Even at the last, R is also almost inarticulate. Almost inarticulate. R should not be pronounced distinctly. There. And the accent is on I. Is on I. When there are two syllables in a word, the accent must be on the second syllable, so on the first syllable. Remember that when there are two syllables in a word, the accent or the stress must be on the first syllable. Like either. Clear? And R is almost inarticulate. Now, it is the British pronunciation. But the Americans say either. Either. Not either. But either. Either is also correct. But it is also a disyllabic word. There are two syllables, and the stress or the accent is on the first syllable, either. So both the pronunciations are accepted, either or either. One is British accent, British pronunciation, and the second one is American. Clear? Now let us come to a disease, that is pneumonia. And you know the spelling of pneumonia, Pneumonia. Pneumonia. And how many syllables are there in this word? In this word, you see, there are Pneumonia. So there are three syllables. It is a trisyllabic word. Clear? It is a trisyllabic word. Pneumonia. And when there is a trisyllabic word, the accent or the stress must be on the middle syllable. Then what should be? Then what should be the actual pronunciation? Pneumonia, pneumonia, pneumonia. Your accent, your stress is on mo, is on mo, pneumonia, because it is a trisyllabic word. Hello, my friends. Here you see that another disease, diarrhea. Diarrhea. What is the spelling of diarrhea? Diarrhoea. Diarrhea. Diarrhoea. Diarrhea. Then diarrhea is also a disease. And what are the syllables? How many syllables are there in the word diarrhea? There are 3 syllables. Diarrhea. Diarrhea. Clear? Diarrhea. So it is a trisyllabic word. And when it is a trisyllabic word, you will have to give stress or accent on re, diarrhea, diarrhea. So the accent is on the middle syllable. The accent is on the middle syllable, not diarrhea, but diarrhea. Diarrhea. Clear? When you see that there are 3 syllables and you see that there are diphthongs in all these words. Clear? Diarrhoea. OEA, yeah, it is example of diphthong. What is diphthong? Diphthong is actually when 2 or more than 2 vowels take their places side by side and one vowel sound is produced. It is called diphthong. Okay? So, let us come to Berberi. I am dealing with diseases. Berberi. Beri. It is also one kind of disease. Berberi. But it is a disyllabic word. Very. It is a disyllabic word. When it is a disyllabic word, your accent, it is an exception. It is an exception. Very. You see that the accent is on the last syllable. Very. It is an exception. Clear? Very. Let us come to hemorrhage. Hemorrhage bleeding. What is the spelling of hemorrhage? Haemorrhage. Again I am repeating. Haemorrhage. Hemorrhage. Hemorrhage means bleeding. For example, internal hemorrhage. Hemorrhage. So, hemorrhage has 3 syllables. Haemorrhage. Haemorrhage. Clear? And it is a trisyllabic word. And with your closed eyes, you will give the accent on the first syllable. It is also an exception. Generally, when there is a trisyllabic word, the accent is on the second syllable. But there are some exceptions where the accent should be on the first syllable or on the last syllable. Haemorrhage. Here the pronunciation is haemorrhage. British pronunciation. Clear? Typhoid. 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 It is a disyllabic word and the first syllable must be accented. Typhoid. Typhoid. Disyllabic word. Blood. Blood is a monosyllabic word. BLOOD. Blood. A. A is a single pronunciation. So it is a monosyllabic word. Single syllable. Blood. But when you see bloody, it becomes disyllabic and the accent must be on the first syllable. Must be on the first syllable. Blood E. Y is suffix. Y is suffix and the accent must be on blood. Blood E. Clear? Beast. B-E-A-S-T, beast. It is also diphthong. Both American and British. Beast. B-E-A-S-T. And it is a monosyllabic word and the accent is on the first syllable. Beast. Beastly. When you say beastly, give the stress on beast and ly is suffix. Suffix is not accented or stretched. Beacon, B-E-A-C-O-N. I have picked up all these words because in all these words there is a diphthong. What is the meaning? What is the spelling of beacon? B-E-A-C-O-N. Beacon. Beacon. So the accent must be on B and con remains unaccented. Beacon. Compunction. It is a trisyllabic word. C-O-M-P-U-N-C-T-I-O-N. Compunction. Compunction. Com-pung P-U-N-C sun. T-I-O-N. There are 3 syllables in the one. And with your closed eyes, you will give the accent on the middle syllable. Pung. Compunction. Compunction. Vitamin C deficiency causes beriberi. Okay. Okay. Clear? Compunction. Compunction. So com is silently pronounced, punk is stressed or accented, and tion sun is unaccented. Compunction. Clear? Similarly, compulsion. C-O-M-P-U-L-S-I-O-N. Compulsion. It is also a trisyllabic word. Naturally, it is also a trisyllabic word. Compulsion. As it is a trisyllabic word, your accent must be on second syllable. Compulsion. Compulsion on the second syllable or on the middle syllable. So I have given you many pronunciations, accents, stress, etc. I have tested a new recipe today or tonight because I was bored to share with you about grammatical items. Okay, next night I will again appear before you with grammatical items. And my dear friends, I must be inspired or encouraged or enthused if you subscribe my channel, if you like, comment and share. Thanking all of you. Good night.